Do you feel that money slips through your fingers? Have you tried everything, but something invisible still blocks your prosperity? This video will guide you through a profound process of mental and energetic reprogramming. Here you will hear carefully crafted affirmations to break beliefs of scarcity, unlock your mind, and attract money with lightness, awareness, and deservedness. Activate financial flow, release inherited beliefs. Align emotion, intention, and action. Create a new reality of abundance. Listen for 21 days and feel your life change. Subscribe to the channel for more spirituality, mental reprogramming, and abundance content. Share it with someone who needs to unlock the money today. Let's go. How many times have you felt that you do everything, work hard, make an effort, go after it, and yet the money doesn't flow as it should? As if there is an invisible barrier between you and abundance that seems so easy to others, but so far away to you. If you've ever felt it, know that you're not alone. And more importantly, this blockage can be broken. What you will hear today is not just a set of beautiful phrases. These are statements that act as direct commands to your subconscious. They reprogram your mind to move out of scarcity mode and into prosperity mode. Because the truth is that all abundance begins in the mind. If within you there are still beliefs of fear, guilt, limitation, or inherited stories that say money is dirty, those who have a lot of money are not happy, or you can't have everything in life, then your energy field is preventing the flow of money from fully manifesting. The first key is to acknowledge this without guilt. The second is to change, and you're here for exactly that. Take a deep breath now. Feel the air slowly coming in and out. If you can, close your eyes for a few moments. This moment is yours. It's time to turn the key. Say mentally or out loud, I recognize the blocks I carry, and today I choose to break free. Money is energy, and I am open to receiving it with gratitude. I deserve to prosper. I deserve to live lightly and abundantly. With each sentence, imagine that a layer of resistance dissolves, as if invisible threads that bound you began to come loose. You start to feel space, respiration, clarity. The flow begins to return. And here's a powerful truth. Money isn't the problem. The problem is the memories and emotions you associate with it. If you grew up watching your family fight over money, if you heard your parents say that money only comes with suffering, then it is natural for your subconscious to associate prosperity with pain. But now you're an adult. And as an adult, you can rewrite history. You can say, I am free to create a new relationship with money. My financial history is being redefined now. With each breath, I release the past and make room for a prosperous present. And make no mistake, this is not instant magic. It is a deep, energetic, and emotional process. But he starts with decision. And that's why you're here. Because on some level, you've already decided that you can't survive anymore. You want to live with fullness, with choices, with dignity, in comfort. Now imagine that there is a golden energy above your head. It begins to descend slowly. This energy is the consciousness of abundance. It enters through your head, down your neck, shoulders, arms, chest, even your legs and feet. It opens up spaces where there was fear before. It cleans the roots of scarcity. It reminds you that you were born to be whole. Repeat it with me now. Abundance is my natural state. I'm a magnet for financial opportunities that align with my essence. Everything I do with love returns to me multiplied. These statements are not just words. They are like seeds, and every time you repeat one of them, you water that seed. Soon it grows. Speak up. It bears fruit. You start noticing that different people show up. New ideas emerge. Unexpected solutions appear because the universe responds to your vibration. And when you vibrate in deserving, the universe doesn't hesitate. It delivers. Maybe you've tried it several times before. You may have said, affirmations don't work for me. But now, here's a new code. When my mind and heart are aligned, I manifest what I desire. I feel, I believe, I receive. Change doesn't just come by repeating it. It comes by feeling what you say. So don't say it in a hurry. Say it with presence. Feel the power in every word. If one of these phrases touched something inside, keep it. Repeat several times a day. Write it down on a piece of paper. Leave it on the mirror. Set it as a reminder on your cell phone. You are training your mind to create a new reality, and like any workout, it takes practice. But the reward, it is freedom. And remember, money is just one of the manifestations of your energy. When you heal yourself from the inside, it flows naturally from the outside. There is a very common belief that says, if I am spiritual, I should not care about money. But this is an illusion, because money is just a tool. It amplifies who you are. If you are generous, loving, conscientious, the money in your hands will be light. It will serve high purposes, help people, sustain dreams. If you reject it, out of fear or guilt, you close the door to the possibilities it can bring. Spirituality and prosperity are not opposites. They are complementary. You can, yes, have an uplifted heart and a healthy bank account. You can meditate in the morning and close good contracts in the afternoon. You can help the world and get paid well for it. Say now with conviction, it's safe for me to be spiritual and prosperous at the same time. I don't have to choose between purpose and money. I can have both. Abundance allows me to serve better, love more, and live more freely. And this freedom is a vital energy. Because when you're not stuck in the fear of missing out, you think better, sleep better, create more. He feels more joy in each choice. But for this to happen, it is necessary to cure the source of the scarcity. And often this origin is not yours. They are inherited voices. These are old traumas. These are patterns that are repeated generation after generation. Do you remember how money was talked about in your childhood? Was it with fights, silence, shame, shortage? What did you feel when someone said, "We don't have the money for this"? These memories are recorded, and if they are not resignified, they continue to operate on autopilot. But now, you are aware. And he can say, I honor my financial history, but I choose a new path. I am the turning point of my lineage. Abundance begins in me and expands to everyone around me. Feel it deeply. You are not just changing your reality, you are changing the pattern of generations. What you unlock today, your children and grandchildren will reap as lightness, and the universe responds. He always responds, but he does not respond to despair, doubt, or haste. It responds to coherence, to the vibration of those who already see themselves abundant. So don't say, I want in fear. Say, I receive with gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful portal. When you are grateful for what you already have, you send the universe the signal that you are ready for more, and that more comes. Therefore, declare with presence, I'm grateful for everything I've already received and for everything that's coming. I attract money with lightness, joy, and awareness. Each day I receive more than I need and share wisely. Notice how these phrases are not just loose words. They have rhythm, they have weight, they have direction. They are cleaning layers, opening paths, dissolving blockages that were hidden until today. And the more you practice them, the more natural they become. The mind begins to accept. The body responds with different energy. You start to make decisions with more clarity, more focus, more deservedness. Yes, I deserve it. Because that's another silent block. Many people don't get paid more because, deep down, they believe they don't deserve it. As if having money was the privilege of others. As if prospering were selfishness. But the truth is, you deserve it. You were born to live with dignity, comfort, and joy. You can love and be loved. You can earn and share. You can grow and still be light. Say it now. I am worthy of prospering in every aspect of my life. I open the doors for the financial flow to enter easily. I am a source of wealth, and it multiplies around me. Take a deep breath. Feel these words coming in as healing, as a new configuration, as if you were installing a new mindset, more aligned, more expansive, more your own. In the next block, you will learn about the cycle of manifestation and how to use affirmations as daily fuel to create concrete results. Manifestation is not just a positive thought thrown into the universe. It is a cycle that begins within and materializes outside. And this cycle has 4 fundamental phases: Intention, emotion, repetition, and action. The intention is the starting point. That's when you decide clearly what you want to attract. But the decision must be clean, no doubt, without conflict. It's no use saying, I want to make more money, and at the same time thinking, but can I handle it? What if I lose everything? What if people judge me? Therefore, the intention needs to be anchored in conviction. Emotion is the fuel. You don't manifest what you want intellectually. You manifest what vibrates emotionally. If the desire is to gain more, but the predominant feeling is fear or scarcity, what the universe captures is not the desire. It is the emotion. That's why affirmations are so powerful. They change your emotional field. Say it with me now. My intention is clear, to thrive with lightness, purpose, and abundance. I feel the joy of prosperity even before it arrives. All that is mine by divine right is coming to me now. And that's where repetition comes in. The subconscious doesn't change with a sentence said once. It changes frequently, constantly. Imagine that the mind is a terrain that for years has been watered with scarcity. There is no point in throwing a seed of abundance once and waiting for it to bloom. It is necessary to plant every day. Take care every day. Water with presence, with truth, with practice. And then comes the last phase, action. Because demonstration is not waiting with folded arms. It is to move in faith. It is following intuition. It's about making decisions that align with who you're becoming. Do you want more money? Act like someone who is already in that vibration. Organize your finances. Learn about investing. Charge for its value. Set boundaries. Say no to what weakens you. Say yes to what expands you. And for that, you can use affirmations as daily anchors. Here are a few that you can repeat in the morning when you wake up. Today, money flows to me from both expected and unexpected sources. I am aligned with the flow of universal abundance. I am guided by a greater intelligence that shows me the path to prosperity. And at night before bed, you can use deeper affirmations, which work while you rest. While I sleep, my mind opens to receive prosperous ideas. I rest safely, knowing that the universe is working in my favor. Tomorrow, I will be positively surprised by life. These phrases, repeated with presence, have a cumulative effect. They change your vibrational field, and when your vibration changes, the reality around you begins to reorganize itself. You start to see opportunities where you used to see blocks. You find solutions where there was fear before. You start to trust. And trust is the frequency that sustains abundance. Because those who trust don't need to force it. You don't have to chase it. Just act lightly, knowing that what is yours will not be lost. Repeat with me now, with strength and surrender. I trust in the divine timing of my prosperity. Everything is lining up in my favor, even if I don't see it yet. Every day I get closer to the life I deserve to live. And this life is made of peace, stability, purpose, and freedom. Freedom to say yes to what inspires you. Freedom to take care of those you love. Freedom to donate, invest, travel, live without fear. You weren't born to fight every day for survival. You were born to create, to expand, to multiply talents, resources, and experiences. And it all starts with one simple step: deciding what you believe. Because what you believe in becomes your limit. And when you change the belief, you change the destination. In the next block, we will seal this process with a final sequence of deep affirmations, integrating worthiness, trust, and aligned action, so that your reality begins to respond in full force. The time has come to seal this moment. Everything you've heard so far isn't just content. It's an activation of your new state of consciousness. From now on, you have the choice to continue feeding the scarcity or cultivate prosperity. You already know the way, and it starts within. Be consistent. If possible, listen to this video for 21 days in a row. Create a vibrational reinforcement field. Make affirmations a sacred practice. Wake up with intention. Sleep with gratitude. Walk with faith. And when doubts come, because they will, remember, you are no longer the same person. Something in you has already awakened. Now take a deep breath. Exhale slowly and repeat with your soul present. I am prosperous. I am light. I am deserving. Nothing can stop me from living the abundant life that rightfully belongs to me. Everything I desire, which is aligned with the good, comes to me fluidly. I am guided, protected, and sustained by a greater energy that wants to see me grow. Money is my ally. It comes easily, and I use it consciously. With each decision I make, I align myself more with my mission and my inner richness. I am free of fears, limiting beliefs, and the guilt of thriving. I am the channel of divine abundance on earth. Life takes care of me. Let those words resonate with you. They don't need to be memorized. They need to be felt. And whenever you need to remember who it is, come back here. Listen again. Boost your energy, because that's the real power of affirmations. They don't just change what you think, they change who you are. And always remember, the universe is ready. He just waits for your yes. A true yes, brave and committed to the best version of yourself. You can do it. You are worthy. You're all set.